So it's like noon, and I'm already drunk. Eek. It's a weekend, give me a break. Welcome to episode, I don't know, whatever, of The Outspoken. Real quick, I want to do a little housekeeping. It has come to our attention, not everybody wants to get called out on what they know or what they don't know. If you don't know, this is the channel where you ask your voiceover questions and we answer them for free. Why? Because otherwise they charge you like $1 million just to talk to people like me, and forget about those guys. We don't need them. It's just not worth it. So we're here because of rising water, something about ships, I don't know, whatever. I'm trying to give you guys whatever I can, but not everybody wants to get called out. So if you want to be featured in an upcoming episode, put your question in the comments below. If you don't, there's an email address, and you'll be completely anonymous. I have not done my homework, and I don't know what the email address is. We'll put it, it's on the screen, I don't know, somewhere, hopefully right now. Otherwise, it'll be in the description below. Anyway, housekeeping, ask us your questions, and we answer them. That's what we're here for. Let's get some chicks, man. Cheesy wipe. I am in a talent sandwich, for Christ's sake. We're trying to fit all three of us in here. It's the first time we've done this. A lot of people don't know we are Mormon. We're based out of Utah, and I have many, many wives. I want to introduce you to Melissa Exelberth, Shepherd. She's wife number 7 or 8.
No, I thought I was wife number 87. I don't know.
Listen, everybody has secrets. You know, when we started this thing, we wanted to get information out to people, and probably one of the biggest secrets that's not really a secret in voiceover is your union. Hooray, yay, your union, fantastic. But all the work is non-union. Man, you want to do explainers, or you want to do industrial type of stuff. You have health insurance. Yay, hooray, but you're not paying into it enough. So how do you convert that work? A lot of people don't even... Did you know that you could convert work before Mel?
I did not, and now I do.
She's like a genius at this. It doesn't take a genius. She is a genius, but it doesn't take one. It's super simple and easy to do, and a lot of people don't know that this is a thing. So you're a union talent, you're doing explainer videos, any of those types of things. You could be taking that money and using that towards your retirement, and making it a union project.
Union job, yeah.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is, and it's really not that difficult. We're talking about, okay, let's be clear. We're talking about the corporate industrial contract, okay? We're not talking about commercials or anything like that. Specifically on the corporate industrial contract, it's really simple. You can go out and find your own non-union work, and as long as it pays enough, I mean, you're not going to flip a job that pays $100. It's just not going to happen.
Why not?
You know, why? Okay, because there's the union contract for corporate industrial work, the co-ed contract, has minimums for different categories of work. There's category 1, which is work that's primarily in-house, that doesn't see the public, or the public doesn't see it. There's category 2, which is for use that in more public instances. Okay, there's an entire breakdown on it. So most corporate work is either category 1 or category 2. There's other types of corporate work as well. IVR. Many people, an IVR is a staple of IVR pays the mortgage.
There's
for a
people,
lot of people.
That's their entire business.
So your corporate work, as long as it pays enough, which is scale for whatever category that is, plus 16%, which is that 16% is what the producer usually pays to the union. That's a contribution into your health insurance and pension plan. As long as it pays that, and if you work as a sole proprietor or an employee, payroll taxes as well, you can just convert it. So it's got to pay enough.
Okay,
But you
so
do it through a
that sounds
business.
complex.
Yeah.
Lindsay, but it's not. Lindsay's a union talent. She gets a non-union explainer video. It pays $1,000.
Right.
What does she do?
What does she do? First, she calls her paymaster. Okay? This is the thing. In order to convert work, you've got to go through a signatory paymaster.
Falcon. Everybody does Falcon. Just go to them.
Falcon is great.
Everybody goes to them. That's like what they do. We have talent, and they do a non-union thing, but they're union because people do this all the time. And they're like, don't pay me pay Falcon. So they don't even see the check. The check goes right from me, written to Falcon. There's other places that do it, but everybody uses them because they're awesome.
Right, and the paymaster Falcon or any other paymaster will you have to tell them what kind of job it is, etc. They'll take that. They'll back everything out. They'll send the union their share.
They take a bit for themselves too, but
it's a service. You have to pay for a service. Do you not pay for services? You get those.
Oh, I have no problem with that, but
all
people
those massages for free.
She had a check once for us. She basically worked for me. Came in, had the check, and I was like, "Here's your check, bye-bye," because it was going to Falcon, and then it was gone. And by the time it came back, and they took all that, it was, she was like,
half the check.
I have like 13 cents left. Yeah. But I mean, that's paying into your taxes, and it's positive, and you have insurance. There's a lot of people. Their union, if you don't hit a certain mark. You don't have that health insurance anymore, and that's a major perk to being union. So if you're going, well, I'm union and I'm scabbing and I'm doing all kinds of non-union stuff because I don't think that I could hit my my marks, what I need to pay for, this is a way to do it, and it's legal and it's union friendly. And people just don't know about it.
For the industrial the corporate contract. Now, you do in order to qualify for health insurance. There are 2 levels of health insurance, and both of the plans are good. I mean, especially the premiums are so
We're on
low.
It.
And the lower level, you need $17,000 in income to qualify for for Plan 2. That's $17,000 not in your billing, because remember that 16% of that comes off to go to the health insurance. And the paymaster fees will come off of that as well. So it's got to be more than 17, but that will qualify you for insurance for
really
the next
good
year.
Insurance.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
For the higher level of insurance, the difference is like for the level 2, it's like an 80-20 split. For level 1, it's a 90-10 split. The deductibles are less. You have to make $33,000. Okay, so I mean either one, and by the way, that's insurance for your family too. Mm-hmm. So your family's included in that. It's really good. More money goes into the plans.
Goes to the union. It goes to
and you're not working off the card.
There's so much work that's non-union, unfortunately. And so if you are trying to be a good person and try to look for the union label, like I said, it's union friendly. It's a way to basically take non-union work and unionize it. And so it works for you, it works for them, it works for everybody. You're not going to be able to do it, like she said, for a thing that's that's $50. It has to pay enough. But if you're a smart talent, convert. Talk to your paymaster. Like I said, I love Falcon. Everybody loves Falcon, but whoever it is, and it's really that simple. And you do the job, and you tell if it's not done through an agent, you just tell your client, no, don't pay me. Pay the paymaster. And that's it. It's done. It's already taken care of. They back everything out, and you get the rest.
And another benefit of that is that when you have a relationship with a paymaster, I mean, the paymaster will tell you what the rules are, what can be converted, what can't be converted.
She calls them all the time. What scale on this? I don't know. We're trying to look it up because there's so many websites where you look up scale for stuff, but sometimes it's this convoluted thing where they go, well, they're adding web, and she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna call and they're, hold on a second, beep beep. They have some magic computer. I don't know how we don't have it, but because that's what they do for a living,
How much do I need to charge for this job?
Yeah, exactly, and they know it right away. Yeah, and that's having a relationship with a paymaster. So and then they take care of getting paid, and they make sure that, and you don't do anything. This is just super, super important that you guys know this, because it's a super important thing to anybody that's a union talent. It's even important for non-union talent who are worried because they say, you know what, I'd love to go union, but I do tons of explainers and web stuff, and because everybody does that. Lindsay, how many times have you done this?
A lot. E-learning is really good to convert.
Yes,
it
really is. Training videos, anything like that is just it's just so easy to do.
And how much work does that take you? What do you have to think about?
Nothing.
Yeah, zero. You tell them, send the check to this guy, and they take care of it. So again, if you're non-union and you're going, I can't because that's my bread and butter, and there's so many talent. That is their bread and butter, is these web things and explainers. corporate whatever narrations. You know, it's such a big thing. Convert it, man. You know, and you're in like Flynn. So super simple, super easy. I'm done. What do you got?
No, that's about it. It's the best way. It's the easiest way. And you know, if you're worried about working off the card, you don't have to, because you just take that work and convert it, and you may qualify for health insurance and pension.
Yeah.
That is true. That's a big one. If you have any questions, Mel's phone number, you could call her direct. It is 631. Hold on.